thank you for tuning in to the Raymond Hall Show. I am your host, Raymond Hall, and we are excited about the show today. We have some young ladies that have taken the banner up. Service is a different conversation, and they are giving service in the community. They are not being distracted. Our topic today is, are we being distracted? And that's why it's so important to have the studio guest that we have today. We're being distracted because at one point we're being distracted in Washington, D.C. We're listening to all of the things that's going on while you may have a House and a Congress that's passing laws and things that are adverse to our community. So today's topic is all about, are we being distracted? And we have the proof that's in the pudding of these young people that's providing service. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and we have a studio guest, Bree, who's with us also. We have a full house. We just can't have everybody at the stage at one time on the thing. So starting to my left, please introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Delasia Collins.
My name is Ryan Davis.
My name is Rachel Mack.
Okay, and these young ladies are quite special. There was the House of Hope. Mm-hmm. The House of Hope was the inspiration that they saw that was doing work and giving service in the community. And they wanted to do something themselves. And I went on something about, they wanted to do this and do that. And I come to find out it was something a little closer than that. You all went to your closet, and what happened?
Well, I would say that was Tuesday, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tuesday, I just got up and I thought I have too many clothes. So I was going to clean out my closet. And I seen a lot of clothes I didn't want that were like clothes that I prefer to give my stuff to people exactly than the Goodwill, because the Goodwill, they just go back and resell the clothes. Okay. And I felt like if I already bought my clothes one time, why would somebody want to buy my clothes again? So I just wanted to give it to someone that will actually help, because not everybody can afford to go buy clothes. Wow. So I decided to go to Skid Row and actually give my clothes away. So I messaged my friend Delasia, and I'm like, hey, would you go down there with me if I go? And she's like, yeah. So then I hit up my other friend, Marissa, that couldn't make it today, and she said she wants to do it too. So we ended up going from clothes to food to hygiene products to feminine bags to male bags to a whole lot of other stuff. And I was really excited. So we basically tackled this project in one day.
Now you see why I wanted these young ladies to come to the show and talk to you. There is no better example of what service is. She took from what she had and gave it, and took her friends with her.
Yes.
And you all made the lives of people change.
Yes.
Wow. That's incredible. Now, so you from that you decided that you were going to do it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And talk to us about that. What are your plans for that?
Our plans now, we're not only are we helping homeless, but we're helping anyone that needs help. You don't have to be homeless to be in need for something. So we also wanted to help the women that's been battered or something like that. We want to help them. We're helping homeless again, and we're all going to become volunteers at PATH, the shelter. Okay,
all right. They seem so mature in their commitment to service, but this is America's youth. So remember now, today's show is about, are we being distracted? Here is what our community looks like that's not distracted. They aren't distracted. She understood, I have more than enough in my closet. And she called her friends, and her friends, all like-minded, said that we can do this and we can make it. They didn't have to have a big budget. They didn't have to have a big grant donation. They didn't have to have all of the things that people said, I have to have this before I get started. Service is a different conversation. Their conversation is the one that we're talking about that America should emulate. You can do something with what you have, and what you have that you do something with is going to help somebody else. That's what service is all about. You got a comment or call to 323-293-3375. That's the Raymond Hall Show. You can follow us on Twitter and all the other things. These young ladies know more about to follow me. Matter of fact, I have to tell the truth. I call Rachel from time to time when I don't understand it, so she helps me out with it. Okay, so now talk to me about House of Hope.
Well, House of Hope is a transitional housing for women and men.
Okay.
And yeah,
so
they help anybody like drug addicts, alcoholics, all types of people.
Hmm. And they're right in the community to help people. They're right in this community, or
Yes.
Okay, all right. So now you all are providing the service in this community, or you're going downtown all the time, or what are you doing?
We could go anywhere really.
Right.
Is that right?
Anywhere that's gonna help somebody.
We wanted to try different places, but I know we wanted to tackle downtown first because the population of homeless people is enormous. So we wanted to go down there and basically, see who we could help. It turned out really well. Like, me, I'm a crybaby, so I cried.
Yeah.
And it was just a lot. So we wanted to go to, like, different shelters
Right.
and also talk to kids. Like, I'm really good with kids. I like bonding with kids, so I wanted to go to, like, a children's shelter.
Okay.
And plus, like, I have a lot of clothes for kids and a lot of people that donated kids' clothes. So
Okay.
we want to hopefully tackle that, too.
That is absolutely remarkable. I am so impressed with you all. Okay. You now, when you told adults what is it that people can do to get involved? Let me go at it this way. As you commit to helping others, what can people do to commit to helping you?
Any donation is welcome. If it's money, clothes, your time, like anything's welcome. We need as much help as we could get, pretty much, because it's a lot of people that need help. And even you don't really have to help us. You can help someone on the street. You see a homeless person, you give them $1. Anything you could give them, that will help us as well. So.
Oh, wow, that's a unique approach. And what do you?
Well, me, it's like I love to help people. Like, growing up, it was a struggle for me. Like, my mama, my mom, like, I seen her, like, sleeping in cars, all types of stuff. So it's like, when I had seen Rachel, like, doing that, I was like, I feel like that's something that I would love to do because I love to help people. Like,
Okay.
I remember when I was in middle school, my dad used to, like, take our, like, cook food and, like, feed the homeless and stuff because I know how it feels to be in a struggle.
Okay.
Like, it's not pretty at all. Like, so it's like growing up, I feel like giving back to people, it is like it just blessings after blessings because you don't like sometimes people act some people will act like they not struggling at all, but deep down inside, like, they really going through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't know what a person might go through. Like, that's why you can't judge people nowadays.
You I can't say it enough. Our community and the nation is in very good hands with you all.
Thank you.
You're not waiting for someone to help you make it happen. You're making it happen, and that's the difference. Okay. So when you helped the people downtown, how long were you downtown?
It went by really fast because for us starting off, we had like almost 70 bags of hygiene products. We had a lot of food to go around, but they were just coming in line and they got passed, and a lot of them were cheerful. And it just went by fast. We were down there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So who cooked the food? Where did food come from?
Actually, my friend's mom, her name's Tamia. Her mom made the tuna. I made the chicken salad, and my mom was making peanut butter, and she was making salmon.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is really, really impressive. Call in 323-293-3375. The question today, are we being distracted? If you're not being distracted, hear what you see here today on the show. These young ladies, they're not being distracted. They're showing you where their focus is. Their focus is on helping people. So what is your comment? What do you think? Are we being distracted? While we are looking and thinking that there's disharmony and disconnect in Washington, D.C., it may be more connect than we want to realize. One person keeps getting all of the attention, but yet laws and things are still being passed. Earlier today, the Secretary of Education has put on the table, or someone from that department has put on the table, to use the federal government's money to buy firearms and put them in the schools. Really? Is that the solution? What's the solution to do what these young ladies here are doing? Getting up, getting involved. That's a little outrageous, in my opinion. 323-293-3375 is the call-in number. What do you think? And we're going to continue our conversation. So now you're going to do it, you want to do it like once a week? I mean, once a month or every 2 months and that kind of thing. And you want to go in different places, wherever you.
Right now, that was our first run. So it went really well. So we are trying to do at least once a month because we are college students.
Right.
So we have time on our hands, but not enough. And I still want to give back, and we all still want to do it. And we also have a lot of people that would like to join since we did our last one. So we have a lot in store for us. I'm really excited.
Now, who's going where to school?
I go to Santa Monica.
Okay.
I go to Trade Tech.
Okay.
I go to Southwest Community College.
Oh, my old alma mater. I went to Southwest. Okay. All right. I am so proud. And Bree, where are you attending?
Antelope Valley College.
Antelope Valley College. Okay, so all of the colleges are well represented here. Now, do you have an email address or something? If somebody wanted to get in contact with you all, do you have an email address that you can provide them or something?
Yes, mine is my first name, the letter F at gmail.com.
Say it a little slower and a little louder.
My first name, Ranier, the letter F at gmail.com.
Okay. So when we take a break, we're going to see if we can't get that up so people can see it, because we need to show that a couple of times so people can get it if they want to contact you. I know I'm going to contact because I want to be a part of it and do what I can to support. I'm not sure I'm going to go down and serve, but I can do something. That's the whole point of it. We all can do something. Okay. Now, what are you all's majors? What are you majoring in?
Nursing.
Okay.
Cosmetology.
Okay.
I just switched my major from child development to psychology.
Okay. All right. Well, that is really impressive. Okay. And you're going to go on from those colleges to
12 for a year. After that, because I have a recommendation to USC, because I used to write poetry a lot.
Oh,
so,
is that right?
and my tutor, she had wrote me a recommendation because, my poetry used to be, so powerful, I guess, her. So, after I do cosmetology school, I want to go to USC.
Okay. That's a good school. It's a very good school. All of them. Southwest is good, and all of them are good. But SC I'm a little partial to because I had my heart transplant at Keck Hospital, which is a USC school. Okay. And SC is has one of the best sorority, the fraternities or whatever it is in the world. I mean, those people stay connected. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk some more with these young ladies that took their time to go and help somebody in their time of need. We'll be right back in about 30 seconds. Thank you. You're on the line. This is the Raymond Hall Show.
Hi, I would like to say that these ladies are wonderful, and I'm hoping that. Hi, I would like to say that these women are young ladies, I should say. These ladies will continue to do what they're doing because it really inspired me. I think I'm about to get things together and take out to the homeless and start doing something like that myself. This is really inspirational. Usually ladies are just flashing on Facebook, not even thinking about what's going on out there in the world, and I'm very happy that this is something different that they're doing. I am just happy to see this.
Wow. Well, thank you so very much, caller, and we are thankful and for that input, and we are thankful that it inspired you to get involved. Okay.
Thank you so
now,
much.
do you think that what's going on in Washington is a distraction or no?
Well, I think that what's going on in Washington, it's really not too much of a distraction for these ladies because with all that's going on, they still decided that they were going to go out there and do something different.
That's right.
And these young black ladies and anybody of their generation can do the same. And I'm glad that they're trying to open the minds of other young ladies and men as well to contribute because there's a lot of people out there that's worse off than we are.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your call and thank you for your comment. And keep listening to the Raymond Hall Show.
And I would like to also thank the House of Hope.
House
House of Hope, yes. Okay.
Thank you also for them as well. Thank you. It's really wonderful to hear people are still trying to bring people together, and hopefully this will be long-lasting.
All right. Thank you so very much.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you all, too. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we are thankful for that. I'm saying to you, it's quite refreshing and inspiring. We meet so many people that, they have reasons for why they can't get involved. And you all didn't listen to any of the reasons why we can't. You just got up and did it. And that's something that we all can benefit by. Okay. So now did you run out of food and run out of stuff, or just you said we're tired, or what? Pretty much you ran out of stuff.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And are they looking for you? Did people ask, are you coming back? When are you coming back?
Yes, people actually ask us when we're coming back.
Okay.
And
so now, does Hope House? Is it Hope House?
It's House of Hope.
It's House of Hope. Okay. All right. So does House of Hope have a feeding component, or it just provides housing?
They actually have a soup kitchen at the Normandy House.
At the Normandy House?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, that's just for the residents at the Normandy House, or is that for people
around
anyone?
once a week you could come in and they'll cook for people just not even part of the residents. And
Yeah,
stuff like
just
that.
for the community.
Yeah, so anybody could come in at that house and get something to eat or something like that.
So you all are just a part of. You've been around this giving and serving community for a long time.
yes, I actually look up to you, Mr. Hall.
You
and
do.
I see what you do for the veterans. So I just did my own twist.
Okay.
And I started helping the homeless.
Oh, well, I have to share. I remember Rachel when she was a very little kid, but you can't tell everybody that she's like my daughter. Folk will start hating her because they hate me, But you all are just so impressive. I am just really impressed with what you all are doing.
Thank you.
You sit in meetings and people have meetings and budget meetings and this and that, and they need this to get started and this to do and those kind of things. And you all just get up and say, oh, let me get in my closet and, hey, let's go.
There was a lot of people that actually told us not to go down there because I guess, quote unquote, they said people on Skid Row are crazy. But I didn't think so. They're human beings just like us. So
Right.
if you're here to help them and not being rude or something like that, I'm pretty sure they'll show you respect. And that's what most of us did. We didn't have no problems going down there at all. So
You see how they have crossed over so many things that we have put up as barriers. Rachel said that all you have to do is give them respect, and they'll give you respect.
Right.
None of you had no problems.
no. Like the old saying says, be treated how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we did here.
Okay. So now next time around, you all going to take more food or more?
Well, since this was the first time around, we were just trying it out. But next time, yeah, we'll have a lot more food and a lot
course.
more stuff.
Because we have a lot of donations pouring in.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh, you
have
do?
a lot of
Okay.
more clothes too as well.
Okay. Well, now you know where to send those clothes and send those donations and money. Let me repeat this email address. It's R as in Roscoe, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy, N as in Nancy, Y as in yellow, A as in Apple, E as in Edward, F as in Frank @gmail.com. Did I get it right?
Yes.
All right. And contact telephone number 323-705-4572.
Yes.
Okay? All right, so we're going to repeat it over and over again. We want you all to let us know when you're going to be doing it again. Let's see if we can get you some army. I don't want to mess with it because this is so grand. You know, sometimes let me donate some T-shirts and everybody have T-shirts. You all seem to have gotten it down. You just go feed. We don't need to have the T-shirts and all of that kind of stuff, and you just do. So whatever we can do, that's what we want to do. Now, all of you full-time in college?
Yes, I'm a
Yes.
full-time student. I start Monday.
Me
Oh, that's right. School just started.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're full-time as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Bree?
then
Yeah, you're full-time. Okay. Now, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to keep up with these young ladies so when they graduate, we're going to remember what they have done for our loved ones so we can make sure we let them know at graduation time how we appreciate it. You know, maybe you don't have to wait for graduation time, but the whole point is this. You are teaching people not only by going down, you're teaching people by example. Okay? The things that you all are saying and doing, helping people, talking about respect, talking about how to help people, those are things that we can all follow. Okay? Our topic today is distractions. Are we being distracted with some of the things that are going on? Here we have with us in the studio, again, 4 young ladies that's all committed to helping people, and they're going to school to prepare themselves for career paths over into the future. Now, what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for your neighbor? That's the question that we have to work with. When we come back, we're going to let them tell us a little bit more about themselves individually and what it is that they're doing. Well, matter of fact, let's keep going. Instead of another commercial, we'll just keep rolling. So, Rachel, you are at Southwest.
yes.
Okay. And your major is, again,
Psychology.
okay. And what part of psychology, the course of study, do you want to
I've been
specialize in?
I've been going to Southwest since I was in 10th grade, and
Okay.
what I was majoring back then was child development. So
Okay.
I have most of my child development credits, and I switched to psychology because I want to be a counselor. So like that's mostly getting into the mind, but I want to work with children. So either I'm going to be at a school counselor or like anywhere where I feel like I can help children, that's where I'm going to be.
Okay.
So that's where I'm taking my studies.
At
or-
Southwest. Okay. And you're in cosmetology. Okay. Why cosmetology?
It's because, like, growing up, like, I seen my sisters do hair. Like, I seen the whole, like, I grew up, like, with people doing hair and stuff. And I don't know how to do hair at all. So I be like, people be like, "Raymond, can you do my hair?" I be like, I don't know how. Like, I don't know how to braid. I don't do nothing. So I feel like I want to be an entrepreneur when I grow up.
Okay.
So I feel like one of my business, like doing hair, I feel like I would make a lot of money off doing hair. So I feel like, and doing makeup and stuff, if you do it real well, you can get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I just feel like that's something I always wanted to look into.
That's a very big industry, especially here on this West Coast. Cosmetology and makeup and studio makeup and all of those kind of things that people make. And you look on some of the film, you see that they get the credits for doing that as well. So this is a very good choice. And nursing. Okay. What made you choose nursing?
It involves helping people. I like to help people, and I grew up watching my grandpa help other people, so I'm like, and I like kids, so I thought if I do pediatric nursing, it's going to be something that I really enjoy.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Now, talk to us. Who started House of Hope? That's your granddad?
Yeah, but his friend started it, and then his friend passed away, so he took over and started it.
Okay. How long has it, do you know how long it's been?
Over 40 years.
Oh, wow. So they've helped a whole lot of people. Where's it located?
It's right here on 4275 Crenshaw Boulevard.
Oh, so it's like a block away.
Yeah.
In Lamar Park.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we definitely are going to have to support him because he's right here in the community, and we need as much help here in this community as we can get. Okay, in every community, but Lamar Park is such a iconic, historic community for the LA community. You know, it's like a cultural center. So my first introduction to some of the arts, some of the art and crafts was here, and some of the finest books that you would want to read was right here out of the Lamar Park community. So we definitely want to support it. So once a month. So when is the next one? September?
We're trying to aim for September. Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, we're taking donations and everything now. So.
Okay. So now they need to call you, and you'll let them know where to send the donations.
Yes. We're also available for pickups too.
Oh, okay. Now, if you say that, is there a time for the pickups or certain thing like that?
Pretty much you can call that number for more information, and the time you call, we'll figure something out because Delicia's our driver here.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
you all are pretty much self-contained, huh? You do everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That is really, really wonderful. Talk to us about the experience. The most memorable experience now that each one of you had. What's the most memorable experience you had when you were helping someone down there? What really touched you?
What touched me was I seen everyone. Like, I seen how, like, I would say it looked unhealthy out there. Like, you know, it was a lot of feces and things like that. So I had an experience not too long ago where I was living post to post. I wasn't as bad as in Skid Row, you know, but my whole point was I wanted to give back because someone gave to me when I didn't have something. So I just wanted to give back in my own way to show the people that helped me that they were appreciated.
Okay.
So I started crying, all crybaby-ish, because it hurt me, you know, that it's a lot of people out there, and a lot of people just shut them out. A lot of people think they're crazy. A lot of people just think, oh, they're on drugs, they're doing this, they're doing that. But you don't really know anyone's story until you sit there and talk to them.
Right.
And a lot of them were saying, like, just because you're homeless doesn't mean, like, you know, you'd rather be out there. It's some of them just need a helping hand. Some of them just, you know, not even, like I posted on my Instagram. I said we're not only helping homeless people, we're helping anyone that needs help. So if anybody wanted to come down there and get supplies, they could have, because we weren't saying no to anyone.
Anyone, right. And what was your most memorable experience?
It was like seeing them like struggling, and then like when they always coming by the line and stuff, it just felt like I just felt good in my heart. Like, dang, I'm glad like I'm helping somebody. Like Rachel said, like you don't know what nobody is going through. Like just because like people be like, oh, like she said, like a lot of people say like people that's downtown they do drugs and stuff, but you don't know what nobody is going through. Like they can probably get kicked out their house and just like you don't know anything. So it's like to help somebody, it just felt good in my heart. Like I put a smile on somebody else's face.
Wow.
Well, when we was passing out stuff, it was kind of hard watching them like be there, because it's like nobody wants to be in that position and stuff like that. So it's really good to give back. And then I was watching this one lady when she was getting her stuff. She got really excited. She was really happy, and then that made me feel happy inside that I could help somebody who needs it.
That is, I am still just blown away. Mr. Morris, I was sharing with you about Mr. Morris, Felicia's dad, is one of the forerunners in this industry. And I'm not pretending like I know a lot right now. But when I first started, I mean, I was all over the place. I mean, I didn't, I wasn't comfortable on the air. And he made me comfortable, and he said something that I'll never forget. He said that he had been in the business for so long that he really didn't listen to everything that people broadcast. But he said that he listened to mine, and he said he was touched. And I am feeling the same way about you young ladies. I'm listening to this thing that you all did that touched so many lives, okay? It's a part of their life now. Somebody came down and changed their day and helped them and provided for them. That it has touched me. So you all continue to do what it is that you do, okay?
Thank you.
Because you all are making a difference, okay? And you're not the distraction, okay? We have another caller on the line, so let's take this call and see what is going on. Caller, you're on the air with Raymond Hall. This is the Raymond Hall Show.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Sharif. I just wanted to give my opinion about the question on politics and the distractions that we are experiencing right now.
Okay.
First of all, I think that it depends on the way you look at it. Distractions. I mean, the politics as we see them on TV and that we hear in different forms of media. All of this stuff kind of ties together. So what I'm getting at is that you got the president and his foolishness, and you got Congress and their lack of activity, and you got the midterms coming up in just a few weeks. There are a lot of more issues that we need to be focused on as a country.
Absolutely.
But all of those things are tied directly or indirectly to those things that I mentioned earlier: the president, the Congress, or the different political parties. If we don't get a strong enough Congress in place, or somebody a Congress that's going to stand up for what is right, then none of the other issues that we have to deal with will even matter. Okay. And I say that because you got look at the situation right now. You got health care that needs to be addressed. You got police brutality that needs to be addressed. You got a whole plethora of issues that are on the table, and you got a Congress that's pretty much twiddling its thumbs. You got a president who's supporting that Congress and not doing anything about it. So what we've got to do as individuals is stay focused. And my main focus at this point is the midterms. Okay. Because unless we get something going with the midterms or get some solid people in place with the midterms, then everything else is going to go to the wind anyway.
Okay. Well, you're absolutely on point, and that's what this show is about today. Are we being distracted? And we're here with these young ladies that actually went out and feeding people. They didn't try to get a name and try to get a business license. They just went out and got up and do it. Mr. Sharif, we want to thank you so much for calling in. You're absolutely on point. Thank you for listening to the Raymond Hall Show. And tell your friends about the show. Like us.
I will.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay. So, people are actually paying attention, and they're paying attention to what you all are doing. So they're looking at what they see, and then they're looking at what you all are doing, and they're saying, "Hey, we can get involved, and we can make a difference." Okay. So now you have your own lives, your own individual careers, and you're doing this thing. You're the designated driver to go and pick up stuff. Okay. Oh, I want to hear what's that's like. Is it like a once a week thing, or you just people call you and you go? Or
It
what?
could be, it could be every day if
Wow.
it has to.
You all are remarkable. Okay, you just go and pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We call it Little Red Riding Hood because she has a red pants.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, now, what if an organization wanted to donate? What if an organization wanted to donate clothes or things? You all just go and pick it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't want to drop it off, we'll pick it up.
Yes.
Okay. Now, where would they drop it off at?
At our houses, either my house or
My
Delicia's house.
Well, we'll let you all provide that information over the phone. We won't put that out there over the internet. So they can call the 323-705-4572 number, and then they will give you further instructions on how to get those donations to them. Or you can email them at R as in Roscoe, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy, N as in Nancy, Y as in Yellow, A as in Apple, E as in Edward, F as in Frank at gmail.com, and communicate with them via the email, and they will again let you know how you can support them in their efforts. It's a lot of times if you plan things, you get a lot of people that come just to come. Mm-hmm. But if you just show up with people in their natural environment, you really do get a chance to help people who are just, that's where they are.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's another point that's very good about this. You all didn't announce it, and people coming over, oh, let me go and get me an extra bag of this and an extra bag of that. These were people that were just there and needed what you all were providing, and you changed their lives
And
that day.
Me personally, I wouldn't give anyone something that I wouldn't wear. So it wasn't clothes that were had holes in them or anything like that. I gave some of my personal items that I probably still would wear. But at the end of the day, it's like I could go out and buy something else. They can't. So I'd rather give my things to people that really needed it.
Really needed it. Yeah, that is so wonderful. That is just really, really wonderful. Well, we are wishing the absolute best success in the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the really best success in the world. Bree is there, but we didn't forget you. It's just a part of the conversation. So you all were there doing this service. Okay,
Yes.
Were you together, or did you just kind of spread out, or you stayed together? Or how
No,
did
we
you
all
do it?
was together.
Okay.
I was serving the hygiene bags. Delisha was serving the men and female bags. She was serving, you
Clothes.
were serving clothes, and our friend Tamia was serving the food.
Okay. So you all had it all organized. People could come and do
Yes.
this and do that. Now, is it just on the sidewalk, or did you have to get permission in front
It
of
was
a
just
business?
on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
just
we
set up.
actually just put up on the sidewalk because we actually did not have tables. So we were kind of unorganized in a sense, but everything worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
So-
long as they was happy, then we wasn't
Yeah.
tripping.
Is that right? So one of the things you all need is a table.
Yes.
Yes.
A table.
Okay. All right. I'm just putting it out there. What they need is a table. Okay. So make that one of the donations that they should get. 323-705-4572, RONNYAEF at gmail.com. Okay. Um, Now, you're thinking about starting a company to do it, or you're just going to continue the efforts that you all are doing it the way you're doing it now? How is it you all are planning on doing that?
It doesn't even have to be a company. It's just as long as we can help somebody, that's
Okay.
all that really matters.
That's all that really
Yeah.
matters. Okay, all right. And now, does the House of Hope help you all in guiding you and inspiring you? Or
They
helped
help
us
with
a lot.
with a lot of donations.
Oh, they
actually.
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's really good. So if someone donates to the House of Hope for you all, does that help, or is it just
Yeah.
better to
Yes.
That will
donate?
help too.
That'll help
Yes,
too.
it will help.
Okay. So you can donate to the House of Hope located at
4275 Crenshaw Boulevard.
4275
4275
Crenshaw
Crenshaw
Boulevard at the House of Hope. And
Ask for Mr. Walton
Mr. Who?
Mr.
Mr.
Walton
Walton.
or Kiara
or
Page.
Kiara Page.
Okay, Kiara Page or Mr. Walton. Okay, that is just so wonderful. I would like for us to be of whatever help we can, and I want the community to support. There's a post, American Legion Post 109, and I think their meeting is coming up on Monday sometime soon. So I'm going to see if I can get them interested in doing a little community stuff with you all. Okay.
We'll love
Thank
that.
you.
Donation.
Yes.
Yeah, donation. There's some pretty good guys. They're all veterans, so there's some
Thank
pretty
you.
good guys that will help you get. Dr. Bardell Payne is the commander there, and they'll be able to further assist you on some things there. Now, talk to us about individually the kind of things that you need donations for. Women's kits, what goes in the women's kits, those kind of things.
The women kits, we actually have feminine products, underwear, Band-Aids, and wipes in our
Okay.
feminine bags.
Okay.
In our male bags, it's underwear, wipes. Yeah, the deodorant is in the hygiene bag. Hygiene bags, we had toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash, deodorant, Band-Aids, lotion, soap, washcloth, wipes,
Socks,
tissues,
Socks.
socks. What else do we have?
thermals.
Thermals.
Wow.
We had a floss and deodorant, mouthwash. Oh, hand
And
sanitizer.
lotion.
Okay,
And hand
so
sanitizer.
if someone wanted to donate any of those things, they can donate them. Or if they wanted to
Of course.
donate a kit itself,
Yeah.
they can donate kits itself.
Of course.
Okay.
Any donation.
Okay. I'm just excited about when can we do it again. That's the thing that I'm very excited about. You know, when someone helps you at a time that you need help, it kind of changes your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
It made me feel good helping. I think we were all excited. We could not sleep the night before.
Yeah.
Is
Trying
that
to
right?
get
Up all
down.
night trying
Is
to
that
get
right?
it together.
Yes.
Okay.
I did not go to sleep. We didn't go to sleep till almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. And what time did you start serving?
And we started serving at 12:30.
Yeah, 12:30.
Wow. And you still had school and all the other stuff that you do.
We didn't have school that day because our school starts next week on Monday, but
Okay.
we had like a lot of
A
other
lot of
stuff
other
going
stuff
on.
Things that you was doing.
But I basically stopped everything just to go help. So I feel good about it. As long as I feel good about it.
Well, I think you have made the day for a lot of people because they can see that it's not as hard for them to get up and be able to give service to someone else as they may think. You know, just it's as close as your closet. Get up and clean out your closet.
Close as your closet, close as your kitchen,
Yeah.
bathroom, anything.
Anything.
Wow. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is now we are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be back, and we're going to talk about some of the upcoming things that's in the community. We'll be right back. And we are back. My name is Raymond Hall, host of the Raymond Hall Show, and we have a studio full of wonderful young ladies who have showed us, not told us, but showed us the way to give service. Our topic today is distractions. Are we being distracted? And we have callers that have called in and had their opinion on are we being distracted? And our counterbalance is that we have some ladies here who are not being distracted at all. They're doing what their heart tells them to do. We were laughing during the short break because we did, but we did not cover how did they meet? There seemed to be a little conversation about that. So we're going to open it up again. So we're going to start in the middle. How did you get involved? How did you meet the group?
Well,
Or was it a group when you all met?
not necessarily.
Okay.
But first I met Rachel. We go back since middle school, since Horseman days.
Okay.
And then one day I was like, Rachel, I want to get out the house. I want to hang out.
Let's link.
And then that's how I started meeting Bree and her, and then we just started hanging out and stuff. So then I started getting to know everybody, and then we just went from there.
Okay. All right. And Miss Bree, you're off camera, but your voice is here with us.
Oh, I met Rachel through
A friend.
mutual friend.
Uh-huh.
And then this is how we met. When we became close, because me and Rachel actually the same sign, so we're just
Aries.
and it's so crazy because we're really just like.
Okay.
And so me and Rachel became close, and we started hanging out every day. Then she said her friend Ryan was like, "Oh, come get her, come get her." So I was like, "All right, this is when I have my car, and I went to go pick up Ryan, and we just
hang out as friends."
And then we met up with her sister, and we
Okay. All right. Your turn.
Well, I've been knowing Rachel since middle school.
Okay.
I just met her a couple days ago when we decided to go help, and I met her a couple weeks ago.
So you all have this bond, and this bond of serving and friendship and wonderful thing, and not only looking out for each other, but looking out for others.
Yeah.
Okay. Get involved, people. Get involved. I'm going to repeat that number again because I do really want you to get involved. The number is 323-705-4572. Generally at this time in the show, we talk about a senior salute. Obviously, these young ladies are 50, 60 years away from a senior salute. Okay, so we won't give them a senior salute, but what we will do is we will salute you for your compassion to help others, for your commitment to help others, for your belief in respect and to be able to treat people like they want to be treated. We, the community, who are better off because of the service that you give, and you give willingly, we want to say that this moment belongs to you. It belongs to you, and we thank you. We ask that you would continue to do what you do because you're changing so many people's lives. So this moment belongs to all of you, and whatever we can do to support you all in what you do, we will certainly do that. The number to call is 323-705-4572. Email address is ronnyaf@gmail.com. We're going to close it up, and we're going to give everybody a few minutes to say what it is that they want to say about just whatever you want to say. Okay.
We have some shout outs.
Let's start on this end over here this time.
I just want to say thank you for this opportunity to be on this show.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you too. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I was going to say that too, and I also wanted to say, like, we wanted to do a project with you because we know how you help the veterans in the senior salute. So we wanted to help out with that as well. We want to think.
I will. We're doing 2 senior salutes in the month of, actually 3. We're doing 3 senior salutes in the month of November. It would be an honor and a pleasure to have you all aboard. If you know, matter of fact, we can start on it now. If you know of a senior age veteran who has given service to the nation through active military service, put that person's name up and just make sure that we recognize that person with a senior salute. And your grandfather definitely qualifies because the criteria is that they have given service to the nation, honorable service to the nation through active military service, and continued service in the communities to which they are a part.
Okay.
And it's a formal ceremony where the Marine Corps in dress blue uniform works with us, and we are honored that they would work with our project. We read the record of service, life of service, and the Marine Corps gives them a salute. That's why it's called a senior salute. And then a young person gives them a plaque. So we hear from every aspect of the community thanking them for that life of service. So you all are part of the senior salute, and we will make sure that you all are in our notification process and get everything done. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Mommy. I know you're watching.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Mack. Miss Mack, you know, yes. So we want to give a couple of shout outs. The 112th anniversary at Grand AME Church was spectacular. Pastor Philip Ross came down and delivered a powerful message. So we want to thank everybody for that effort. Veterans Day, Labor Day is coming up first. Labor Day is next month, okay? And so pay attention to those persons, and during the holidays, it seems to be cooling off a little bit, so
Yes.
Everybody's not as hot as it was, but do check on your neighbors and everybody to make sure that they are adequately hydrated and everybody is eating and all those kind of things. We want to thank Morris Media Studios. Mr. Johnny Morris, our prayers and hopes are with you. We wanted to thank Felicia Morris, the owner of this studio here in Lemert Park. It's a highly technical studio, so we want to thank her for the opportunity that we have to record here in the Lemert Park area. All of the engineers and everybody associated with making this show possible. It's important that you give service. Service is one of those things that if you have a job, that means that you're working for a job for you and your family. Okay? Your service is what these young ladies are doing. Their service helps someone else. It didn't help them and their family, it helps someone else. So your job helps you and your family. Your service helps someone that's not your family. Okay? Get out and give some service. These young ladies are the prime examples of what you can do with what you have. And what you do with what you have will make a difference in somebody else's life. Okay? We want to thank you for tuning in to the Raymond Hall Show. You can follow us on Twitter and what else is it?
Instagram,
Facebook, iTunes, you know. We're going to put these young ladies to work on the Raymond Hall Show because I've found my crew now. Okay, they can get us all high-teched up in a minute, so I'm not going to have to worry about that anymore. So we really just want to thank you all. Thank you for sticking with the Raymond Hall Show. Thank you for following us, like us. Tell a friend. And when you go to our page, tell us what you want to hear about. This thing is important about the distraction. You know, if it's not a distraction, it's not a distraction. But if it is a distraction, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to get up and put some work in, do some service? These young ladies fed people so that they would be able to get up and on voting day, get up and have the strength to vote. They're going to get up and they're going to continue to do the work so people will be able to get up and vote. The whole point is we all need to vote. It doesn't matter about what someone is doing. If you can't do anything about it, why should I waste my time? I can't do anything about Stormy Daniels and Daniel Stormy and the springtime and all the rest of that going on in Washington, D.C., but I can vote. Do you really know what your Senate and your House is doing? The head of this education says she wants to put federal guns into our schools. Really? The head of HUD says he, in the budget, has cut $1.5 billion out of VASH vouchers and everything else. Really? All of these things are going on while you have an attention-grabbing president. Are they not working together, or are they working in concert and just making us think they're not working together? The laws that are being passed are the laws that are going to come to our communities and are going to affect our children. These young people didn't say that they was going to let all of that distract them. They said that they were going to go to the community and they were going to do the things that they could do, and the things that they could do made a difference in someone's life. Your vote counts. This is Raymond Hall with the Raymond Hall Show. And our honorable guests, they're going to have the last 30 seconds, each one of them.
We want to thank Alaria Turner and Marissa also for helping us. They couldn't make it today, but we're still saying thank you.
Okay.
I want to thank just everybody who participated and just willing to help and donated.
Okay.
I want to thank my friend Tamia for helping and coming out and donating some of her little sister's clothes and stuff like that.
Okay. And Miss Bree, we can't see you, but
I want to thank Rachel, because if it wasn't for Rachel, I don't think nobody would connect with each other and nobody would help each other to go out there and do what we did.
okay.
Thank you.
So to all of the men and women who are serving across this nation, who understand the cost of service, there is a cost for serving. At times, those persons that are in the active military in service to this nation, they're not with their loved ones because they're standing a post that's required in order for us to enjoy the liberty that we have. We want to thank those first responders, those firefighters, that when it looked like we were looking at hell on earth with all of those fires burning in other communities, that they stood and they fought. Some of them lost their lives in the line of service.
Yes, and that was very scary. Like, I remember passing by, it really looked like hell. Like, I was just like, oh my God, it was scary. Like, it would look like it was coming by you or something. Mm-hmm. And that is like, for y'all to like really actually to go out and like put the fire out and stuff, like it takes a lot, because that's like a whole lot of work.
Yes, service.
That's
so we see the cost and the benefits of service.
Yes.
We want to thank you for tuning in to the Raymond Hall Show. Tune again this time next week. We are live every Thursday from 2 to 3, and it streams on YouTube thereafter. Thank you for your service. Give some service that makes a difference in someone else's life, and someone will give service to you. That's about all the time that we have. God bless you. We really want to thank you. We thank you for tuning in. Tune in again next week. And until that time, have some service in your life. God bless you.
God bless you.